Have you ever dreamt of walking on clouds? Imagine a place where the sky and earth blend so perfectly, you can't tell where one ends and the other begins. That's the magic of Salar de Uyuni, a place that feels like it belongs in a dream, not on our planet. There is a place on Earth where this dream comes true. Here the horizon stretches endlessly and the world is painted in dazzling whites and blues. It's a landscape so surreal it almost feels otherworldly. It's called Salar de Uyuni, in the heart of Bolivia. This is the world's largest salt flat, a natural wonder that covers over 10,000 square kilometers, so vast it can be seen from space. Imagine a landscape so pure and white it stretches to the horizon, a brilliant canvas under the vast South American sky. The sunlight here is blinding, reflecting off the salt and creating a shimmering effect that's almost hypnotic. When you first set foot on the salt flats, the world as you know it simply melts away. The ground beneath you is hard and crunchy, yet it feels like you're walking on a frozen sea of light. The sheer size is staggering, bigger than some countries. Standing here, you realize just how small you are in the face of nature's grandeur. The silence is profound, broken only by the crunch of salt crystals under your boots. There's a peacefulness here that's hard to find anywhere else, a sense of stillness that invites you to pause and breathe. It's a feeling of complete freedom, of being a tiny speck in an immense, beautiful emptiness. Here, you can stretch your arms wide and feel the wind rush past, carrying away your worries. Salar de Uyuni is a photographer's paradise, a place for mind-bending images and playful perspective tricks. During the rainy season, a thin layer of water transforms the flats into a giant mirror, doubling the sky and creating illusions that defy reality. The journey here is an adventure, taking you high into the Andes Mountains. You'll cross rugged terrain, pass through remote villages and witness landscapes that change with every mile. Every bumpy road is worth it for that first glimpse of endless white. As you approach, anticipation builds, and suddenly, the salt flats open up before you, an endless sea of light and possibility. This is not just about seeing something new, it's about feeling something profound. The beauty of Salar de Uyuni touches something deep inside, reminding you of the wonder that still exists in the world. Salar de Uyuni reminds us why we must explore, why we seek out the wild corners of the earth. It's a place that inspires curiosity, awe, and a sense of adventure that lingers long after you leave. It's a call to the adventurer in all of us. Whether you come alone or with friends, the salt flats invite you to celebrate the spirit of discovery. Welcome to one of nature's greatest masterpieces, a place where the earth and sky become one, and every moment feels like a miracle. To truly appreciate Salar de Uyuni, you need to understand its incredible story. A story that began long before humans ever set foot here, and one that continues to unfold with every passing year. Tens of thousands of years ago, this vast, otherworldly plain was submerged beneath the waters of a massive inland sea known as Lake Minchin. Imagine a time when this entire region was a shimmering expanse of water, teeming with life and stretching as far as the eye could see. Over countless millennia, the climate began to shift. The air grew drier, the sun more relentless, and the Great Lake slowly started to evaporate. As the water vanished, it left behind a thick, gleaming crust of salt and minerals, a process that would repeat itself again and again, each time the climate changed. Each new lake that formed and dried up added another chapter to this geological epic, layering minerals and salts in intricate patterns. These layers are like pages in a book, recording the passage of time and the ever-changing face of the earth. Today the salt crust is over 10 meters deep in places, a geological marvel that stands as a testament to the power of nature's slow, patient artistry. Beneath your feet lies a record of ancient worlds preserved in dazzling white. Standing here, you're not just on a salt flat, you're walking on the floor of an ancient ocean, surrounded by the silent echoes of prehistoric times. The vastness and silence are humbling, reminding us of the planet's deep history. The forces that created Salar de Uyuni, volcanic eruptions, shifting tectonic plates and dramatic climate changes, are the same forces that continue to shape our world today. The nearby volcanic mountains are a reminder of the Earth's restless energy, always at work beneath the surface. Salar de Uyuni is a living museum, a place where you can see the results of millions of years of natural transformation. Every crack and pattern in the salt tells a story of time, pressure, and elemental change. Today, Salar de Uyuni is the largest salt flat on Earth, so vast it can be seen from space. Its blinding white surface stretches over 10,000 square kilometers, making it one of the most unique landscapes on the planet. But the story doesn't end at the surface. Beneath the salt lies a brine rich in lithium, an element that powers our smartphones, electric cars, and much of our modern technology. This ancient landscape is now a vital resource for the future. Salar de Uyuni is both a relic of the distant past and a key to the future, connecting the story of our planet's formation with the needs of our modern world. It's a place where time seems to stand still, yet change is always happening. Here, the story of geology, history, and human endeavor continues, inviting us to reflect on our place in the world and to marvel at the wonders that nature creates over eons. During the rainy season, Salar de Uyuni transforms into the world's largest natural mirror, stretching as far as the eye can see. This vast salt flat, already impressive in its dry state, becomes something truly magical when a thin layer of rainwater settles on its surface. The water creates a flawless reflection, erasing the boundary between earth and sky. The horizon disappears, and the clouds above seem to float both overhead and beneath your feet, making it feel as if you're walking in a dream. Standing here you feel weightless, as if you're suspended between two worlds. The sensation is surreal, clouds drift all around you, and the sky seems endless in every direction. Every step you take sends gentle ripples across the mirrored surface, distorting the sky beneath your feet. It's as if you're leaving footprints on the heavens themselves, each movement a reminder of your presence in this otherworldly place. When the sun rises or sets, the entire landscape is set ablaze with color. Fiery oranges, pinks, and purples stretch across the sky and are perfectly mirrored below, creating a breathtaking panorama that surrounds you on all sides. At night, the magic deepens. The Milky Way and countless stars appear both above and below, making you feel as if you're floating in the middle of the universe, surrounded by infinite galaxies. This extraordinary mirror effect is only possible because of a delicate balance. Salar de Uyuni's perfect flatness, the clarity of the air, and just the right amount of shallow rainwater. It's a rare phenomenon that depends on nature's precise timing. People travel from every corner of the globe to witness this spectacle. Photographers, adventurers, and dreamers all come here, hoping to capture a piece of this impossible beauty and take home memories that will last a lifetime. Even the wildlife is part of the magic. Flamingos, with their vivid pink feathers, wade gracefully through the shallow water, their reflections doubling their beauty against the endless mirrored landscape. Their presence adds a sense of life and movement to the scene, reminding us that this surreal world is very much alive. Salar de Uyuni's rainy season is a powerful reminder of nature's artistry and resilience, a place where the ordinary becomes extraordinary with just a touch of water. To witness this spectacle is to be humbled by the wonders of our planet, a truly unforgettable experience that stays with you long after you leave. In the dry season, Salar de Uyuni reveals a different kind of beauty. The water vanishes, leaving a blindingly white desert cracked into hexagonal patterns. The deep blue sky contrasts with the brilliant ground, a landscape of pure minimalism. This is the time for classic perspective-bending photos and creative fun. The solid ground allows tours to venture deep into the flats, exploring remote corners. The silence is immense, the sense of freedom unmatched. At night the sky explodes with stars, some of the clearest stargazing on Earth. The Milky Way becomes a brilliant river of light. Here you feel both incredibly small and deeply connected to the universe. Reaching Salar de Uyuni is an adventure through Bolivia's remote highlands. The main gateway is the small town of Uyuni, accessible by bus or train. The journey offers stunning views of the Altiplano, herds of llamas, and towering mountains. Once in Uyuni, guided 4x4 tours are essential for exploring the salt flats safely. Choose from one-day trips or multi-day expeditions into the Eduardo Avaroa National Reserve. Remember, you're at high altitude. Take time to acclimatize and pack for extreme weather. Sunglasses, sun cream, and layered clothing are musts. Your driver is your guide, cook, and navigator, sharing stories and hearty meals. You'll travel with fellow adventurers, forging new friendships. Trust your guide and embrace the journey. Salar de Uyuni will challenge and inspire you. Imagine sleeping in a hotel built entirely of salt, walls, tables, even your bed frame. On the edge of Salar de Uyuni, salt hotels are a unique experience. Built from salt blocks, These lodges shimmer with crystalline beauty. Inside, the furniture is carved from salt and the floors crunch gently underfoot. Despite the remote location, comfort abounds: warm rooms, hot showers, and delicious food. Large windows offer spectacular views of the flats at sunset or under the stars. These hotels are a model of sustainable tourism, supporting local communities. Staying here connects you deeply to the landscape. It's a highlight you won't find anywhere else on Earth. Rising from the salt flat is Incahuasi Island, a rocky outcrop covered in ancient cacti. These trichocereus cacti, some over 10 meters tall and 1,000 years old, stand as silent sentinels. A walking trail leads you among the cacti to the island's summit. From the top, a 360-degree panorama of Salar de Uyuni stretches endlessly. The hexagonal salt patterns and tiny vehicles below reveal the scale of the flats. Incahuasi is a place of life and history, a pocket of resilience in the salt desert. The island is sacred to local indigenous communities, its name meaning House of the Inca. The cacti symbolize endurance in a harsh environment. Walking here, you feel the ancient energy of the place. It's an essential stop on any Salar de Uyuni adventure. Salar de Uyuni is more than a stunning destination. It's a vital resource for Bolivia. For centuries, locals have harvested salt, shaping the economy and culture. Beneath the crust lies one of the world's largest lithium reserves, powering modern technology. This brings both opportunity and challenge, balancing economic growth with environmental protection. Tourism is a cornerstone of the local economy, supporting guides, hotels, and communities. Responsible travel helps preserve this unique landscape. Salar de Uyuni is a national treasure, a source of pride and future potential. Its beauty and resources matter to Bolivia and the world. We've crossed endless white, walked on the sky, and slept in houses of salt. Salar de Uyuni isn't just a place you see, it's a place you feel. It challenges your senses and expands your idea of what's possible. Now it's your turn to dream of this place. Picture yourself on that vast mirror, stars above and below. Imagine the fun of creating surreal photos on the salt. This adventure is real, waiting for you to explore. The journey may be long, but the reward is unforgettable. Start planning, embrace the spirit of adventure, and never stop exploring. The world is waiting.